Hello, hello.
Hello.
Woo! How
Hello,
is
hello.
everyone?
It's good.
It's growing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So it was the blue. I was like, this isn't starting. Like, we're just like, hello, and I was like, not. And then
We're like 22 seconds in.
I know. I was like, what is that? And then it was like blue, and then at like 18 seconds, the red came up. I was like, okay, this is just making me look like a fool. I think it's just like it's out to
Okay,
get me.
Jessica's the one that normally says hello first anyway. I just
I
wait
know,
for
but
her to go.
I thought she was just being like eager beaver. Like she was like, yeah, no. And like, no, she's like, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. You guys are the dumb bitches
Yeah, no, mine's
here.
about like mine goes about 5-6 seconds in before she says hello. Like she waits for it to like kick in a bit. And then she says hello, and then I say hello, and then you just do whatever.
Yeah, Sonia's different every time.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
We're like 118 episodes in. You think we would like have a better opening versus just us going,
The
hey,
thing is,
hi, hello.
Like, we're a chaotic mess, and that is our brand. Like
everybody has like music and all these like marching band and stuff, and then they're like, hello, and their fucking catchphrase or whatever it is they do, blah blah blah, big introductions, and then we're like, hey.
There was a survey recently that people that do more polished like content, people aren't watching anymore. They like the raw footage now, so we're in.
We're in. We're not getting better for you guys, unfortunately. Also, if this is your first time listening to us, maybe start with a different episode. Just pause this one, start a little earlier, and then come back. Yeah.
Okay. Come back. Yeah. Let us know how you know.
Or watch this and then go back and then just see the transition. Whatever. Like, you know.
Yeah. There is no transition. It's the same.
No, there is. It's just we're getting worse and we don't care. That's the thing. We're just like, eh.
I think we're almost good. Like we're there. We're there. I think
we're confident in who we are as people.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
Embrace our crazy. It's all good. Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm trying to take a little bit of a break from alcohol, so I'm just drinking Diet Coke, but I took an edible before we started pre-drink, so surprise when it kicks in!
I love doing our, like, when we're doing the transcript, and then you can see when, like, my edible kicks in. Like, it's just, like, there's, like, something that switches in my brain. Yeah, it's just like, oh.
Sonia, what are you drinking tonight?
Nothing. I'm straight edge. What? Remember when that was like?
So, like, are you not drinking water or anything? Like, do you have any beverage?
Oh, right now I just have a cold drink. But like,
okay, what's your cold drink?
Apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon what? Like
juice? Tea? What is it?
It's neocitrin. It's neocitrin. I don't know.
Oh,
it's a cold drink for cold and flu.
Because you're really slow on the uptake here.
No, it's just cold medicine. She's just high on cold medicine. That's all.
I know. I said what I was drinking. I said it's a cold drink. Oh, you mean like? Did you think temperature? Like when I said cold drink,
what are you drinking? And you're like, nothing. I'm straight edge. I'm like, so you got nothing. You're like cold drink. What the fuck?
I did think cold drink as in a cold drink, not a drink for a cold. So you're right. That's what I was thinking.
Glass of juice.
Look, that's what I thought. It was like apple cinnamon juice. Like what? That would
be actually good. That's like apple cider.
Anyways, I'm drinking water and the green tea that Sonia likes to call piss. So those are my actual drinks, not piss. So
it's not piss.
Yeah, it's not
water and not piss. Like what's the shoot out called? The not piss.
Not. Do you guys remember when like earlier millennial days where what like everybody like the hipsters were like, oh, straight edge, like they were better than everybody?
Yeah.
Like you're raw dogging life. That is not the flex you think it is. Like
Not anymore, it's not.
like, no.
You need to be as fucking gone as possible to survive.
Oh my god. Yeah. If I think too long, I get depressed. So I can't. I
If I
can't.
breathe too long, I'm getting depressed. Like, jeez.
I don't know. It's okay. What are the worst gifts to regift? We've had one
Didn't
where
we
like
do this
what
one?
gift?
We've done regifting, but not like specifically gifts to regift. We just talked about if we ever were regifted something or regift, or if we ever did regift something.
I think that was also like a pre-drinks question.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, it was not one of these.
Okay, if you want to continue doing this, we can do this.
You want me to change it? We can vote.
I'm fine because it's all
we're good.
hypotheticals. We're not
good.
regifting or getting these gifts. We're just what are the worst gifts to regift? So I'm gonna start with lingerie.
I was gonna say dildo.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, it's like the same kind of sort of. Like
Anything
lingerie.
that touches your genitals,
Yeah.
probably weird to regift, you know?
And like you're like here and like you're at like a shower or something and like part of it has like is glued together. Like the bottom. Like, you didn't even fucking wash it. There's just like the corner piece is glued.
What?
I'm gonna go with breast pump. I don't think that should be regifted at all.
Huh. That's
Yeah,
an interesting one because
yeah,
like
I
I've
like
like
okay.
bought
Yeah.
used ones and like resold them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's just
I
not
would never
something I would wanna-
use a like one, but I give them away.
Yeah.
If it
every
was
time.
like unopened, sure, but like
No, I've used it and washed it and given it to like another.
Because some
yeah,
of them
no,
are like
I don't think I could do
expensive.
that.
Yeah.
They
You know,
are
yeah.
expensive, but
No, you're like, no, like I could never. No.
no, because like
But
I don't know,
lingerie
I
you
don't-
could?
no, absolutely not. Same with mattresses. No, never gonna own a used mattress. I would be just wrong.
I grew up really poor.
Yeah,
and
I was
sometimes
like,
the
oh,
only
that's
mattress you
fine.
get is it. You're like, if there's no spring sticking out, it's a fucking good mattress. Like,
Listen, I just lay pillows that I already have and on the floor if I got to. Like I just wouldn't own another person's mattress.
see, this is what happens when you grow up a princess who gets everything they've ever wanted. You're like,
Germaphobe over here. Okay.
well, it's because the older I get, I'm like, oh my god.
So imagine the body fluids that are on this mattress. That you want to use mattress?
Okay,
Well,
okay,
not
we're
now.
we're talking about regifting, so I do feel like it all depends on who we're gifting to. Because if I'm giving like a new young mom just starting out, not she doesn't have a lot of money, moved into her first place, whatever, I'm giving her a used mattress. I'm giving her my used breast pump. I'm giving her not lingerie or dildos, but other used things that maybe I myself wouldn't like. But like, you know, I'm giving it to her. I feel like that would make sense. Now, if I'm like, hey, Sonia, happy birthday. Here's a present. She opens it and it's a used mattress. It might like give the wrong vibes.
Yeah. For your friends. Yeah.
So I feel like it's also context is important on who we're gifting these items to.
I mean, like, have to carry it back to New Brunswick. I got a mattress.
This mattress, guys.
Just tie it to the back of a truck and just like ride it.
Not even my truck.
No, just a truck. Like, can I hitch a ride? Hook up your mattress.
Oh my god. Have you seen like those things if you go too fast, they're like trying to like woo.
just imagining you like tying yourself to the mattress so you can sleep at night while the truck's like driving and you're just like bumping on the road.
Whoa.
So yeah. So who you're gifting to is important. Because some old things become, when it's old enough, if it's old enough lingerie, it's antique.
Well, still, if it's glued together, it's not good.
Oh, that's such a gross. Ugh. But yeah, so I
No,
guess
it's true. Because I collect old dishes. Like my
Yeah.
whole dish collection is from like the 1960s. That is okay. Although like that shit's expensive. That's not a regift. That's like, I don't know. I don't know if people like are charging $15 for a fucking dinner plate. Okay. Don't be assholes.
Because assholes will buy it for that price.
Did
That's
you
why
just
they can
call
do it.
Sonia an asshole?
She was a princess just like 2 minutes ago. I can call her an asshole.
But like, this is the only dish so far we found that everybody in the house can use without being like, oh, the sound hurts my ears. You know, like we used to have like 6 different types of plates. Everybody had to have their own forks and stuff. Like we finally made it to a point in our lives where we're all using the same plates and utensils. Like fucking goals, okay? Like we're like, yeah, same cups. We're good.
When
We've
you
made
find
it.
what works, you know, like
Yeah, except for it's $15 a plate.
Yeah.
You know. So fuck you, collectors. Like it's stupid. Fuck you. Makeup? Well, no, I
I
have
was gonna say makeup, like I like mascara.
Oh,
Anything
mascara.
touching your eyes.
Yeah. But like eyeshadow, I give that shit to my kids all the time. Just like,
Yeah,
here you go.
no,
Or my niece, I've given her a bunch of like makeup I've tried one time. And it's just like, here.
like I wouldn't care about like foundation, but like lipsticks and like eyeliners, I would not want to regift.
Oh, I don't think I've regifted an eyeliner. No, I think anything that's been near my eyeball.
Yeah.
Like a no.
Yeah, I used
But
to get a lot
shadow,
of used makeup from like my stepmom when she was sold Avon, you know. She'd try it once, was like, not for me.
Yeah.
Give it to
all
me.
yours.
Yeah. But I feel
Yeah.
like it's all different because it's like family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I feel like that's like kind of like a rite of passage though, when an older woman in your life hands down makeup.
Yes.
I feel like that's an important milestone in a young person's life.
Yeah.
When an older generation person passes down their makeup.
100%.
So then it's not really regifting, it's like tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Have
what
my heirloom.
yeah, what do we consider regifting? Because like it is just giving someone something.
Well, you've been gifted. It has to be something. That's what a regift is. Isn't like something you like. It's something somebody else has given you, and you're regifting it to somebody else.
Okay.
We're just talking about giving stuff away.
Yeah, we were like, fuck it. It's like,
yeah.
We never actually answer the questions. We just answer the
not
questions
yet.
we want to answer.
Whatever we want to do.
Overanalyze the question before we actually get an answer. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the definition here?
We're so good at this. Like, these are supposed to be light topics. These are all like icebreaker questions. And we're like philosophically.
I know we gotta get the whiteboard out and we gotta draw like charts and diagrams and be like, listen.
Goodwill Hunting this shit. Like, it's fine. Just answer it.
Okay. I'm trying to think like what I've been given as a gift recently. Like, I feel like, you know, I get gifts from you guys, but like most of the time it's like money. Like I'll get gifted money.
Bills get paid. Yeah. Every time Marlene pays one of my bills as a gift, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
The best fucking
I'm not regifting that.
Right? Like my hydro. You guys can play with my light.
Yeah.
Oh, you're frozen. You okay? You're back.
Yeah, I was frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back.
What have I been gifted?
Right? Like I think I don't get invited to enough places to just give stuff away to people.
Just think of
I
your
usually
last couple of Christmases. Like,
I usually just donate stuff. I'm like, oh, and then I bring it down to like our local thrift shop near here, which is amazing. It's called Dexter. And they have a lot of like, they help like young adults like do things like sort clothes and everything. And then they do trips, they have lunches. It's amazing. Young adults who are like, they have cognitive differences and stuff. And anyway, it's amazing. Their stuff is always so cheap, but it all goes to like a really good cause area, not like fucking diabetes association where most of it's going to CEOs. Yeah.
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 Fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys. I hate that. And like now that we're shitting on Value Village, fucking hate that shit because like not even is the charity corrupt, but it's like Value Village isn't a charity. Like they're a private
No,
It's just
corporation.
through selling.
For profit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like then their CEOs also take a bunch of the money and they buy the stuff by weight. Like they're not paying, crazy
Value
amounts. And then they
Villages buy
charge
stuff, they
shit.
get it for free.
Yeah.
It's Once Upon a Child will buy your stuff, but Value Village, it's donation. Whatever you
Yeah,
donate
drop
to
it
them.
off.
No,
Yeah.
you drop it off at the donation center and then the corporation Value Village buys it from the charity by weight and that's how the charity gets money, but then Value Village
Oh,
sells
okay.
everything for like the regular price. So they're paying like 5 cents a pound or whatever, right? And then they're selling all this stuff for like store prices if not more sometimes. Yeah.
$20 for a pair of jeans. Somebody's ass sweat has soaked up in these jeans and you're charging me $20 fucking dollars. Like
The
no, thank
the
you.
Dollarama items that keep popping up there that they're selling for
Yes,
more.
and then they put the sticker over top and like the dollar. Oh my god, they're more than what it would be at the dollar store. It's fucking ridiculous.
That should be the next boycott. Have you guys gone to Loblaws yet in the last 2 days?
No, we're boycotting that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow's
Speaking
our
of-
first grocery shopping. Yes.
I went out to Shoppers a few days ago before the boycott. And because I was looking for Manic Panic, because I haven't done my hair in like forever. Ask me how much Manic Panic is for that little jar.
Did it go up? 15.
More.
I know
More
how
than
much, so yeah.
20.
Almost. It was $17 for this tiny little jar of Manic Panic. Remember when that shit was $10?
Yeah, back in my day it was $9. And
Yeah.
my day was like 10 years ago when I was doing like a bunch of bright colors and stuff. Yeah.
It was like 6 years ago or 7. Like, I don't know. Like, I just got it recently, a couple of years ago, and it was like still like $13. But still, almost $20 for Manic Panic. I was like, get fucked. No, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, get fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. So
like
boycott.
Shoppers is
part of
ridiculous.
Loblaws.
It's the only Loblaws store like that we would shop at when we're not boycotting Loblaws, and the prices are always for everything for their store brand stuff. Like,
Yeah. No, we do use. I feel like so we have a choice price fucking credit card for like points. I feel like if we're boycotting, can I still use this card? Because, I don't know. I like it's our food card and stuff. Like we have a thing, and I use the points, and then we shop with points. But like, are we really well, no, because if we pay it right away, they're not getting any extra money.
I don't know. I guess this is a philosophical question,
right?
you.
I was like,
Yeah.
Emma, I feel like I'm still boycotting because they're not getting the
think
money
you still
unless
have
I
to
don't
pay your credit card bill. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean,
you
like,
don't
yeah,
break
if you
that
pay,
one.
if you pay it off
pay it
right
before any
away,
interest is accrued.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're not getting anything extra, right?
Right.
So
And you already spent that money technically, so like as long as you don't
yeah,
put more on the credit card that month, then just use another credit card and go to another
no,
store. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
I'm using the same credit card. It is like so I can get points because whenever they have that like points
But that's what
thing,
they get you, man. Like that's where like it
I
gets
know, but you're
murky,
paying
right?
it off. But you're paying it off right away, so like they don't get any interest. That's what I was like,
And you're not spending it at a Loblaws
right?
store.
I'm not. I'm spending
Right.
it at a Giant Tiger.
Okay, then
I'm
yeah,
trying to
okay.
do Giant Tiger.
I mean,
Yeah,
they technically still get their money, but yeah, but all right, yeah.
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 Well, I guess are they getting money? No, Giant Tiger's getting the money.
Yeah, Giant Tiger's gonna
Yeah,
money.
if you pay it off
As
and
long
they're
as you
not
don't pay the
collecting
interest.
interest on it, it should be fine.
Yeah,
It should-
right.
I
If
mean,
they're not getting the interest, it's fine.
just like with every boycott, it's as much as you can do.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you
so like
can't
some
do
people
like
cannot boycott Loblaws because it's the only grocery store in their area. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like okay, like that's like I'm not gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
upset.
we do have to if we can't find the milk we use at other stores, we'll have to go to Loblaws like that. We have the Atlantic Superstore. Like that's
Yeah.
we can't. I'm not having the kids complain and cry over milk for the next month. Okay, like we're not. And then after the month is over, we're gonna go back to our milk, and then there's gonna be another like adjustment phase. No thanks. Not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it. You know, like I wouldn't be upset if they're like, oh, it's the only grocery store within walking distance, and I don't drive. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you for not boycotting. Like,
Yeah. Fuck you. You just do your best. And like if you don't care, then you don't care, right? If you're like, oh, I don't care that they're getting all this money, then fucking you don't care. That's fine. Like
yeah, just do your best to give
Yeah.
them less money. That's
deal
all it is.
it. Fucking just put it down your pants. Oh my god, they've started doing this thing where like it used to be you can have as many items as you want, but now it's only 25 and you have to take every single item out of your cart. And I was like, usually I just have all the barcodes up so I can go do and fucking be done because you want out of there quick. And then they have like all these like plexiglass walls up now. Like you get like it's like a rats in a maze. Like you can't just fucking go.
Capitalism breeds innovation, folks.
Right? Yeah, that's where it's at. It's like, oh my gosh, like people stealing aren't going. Well, no, I do go through the cash registers, but I mean like. Normally, people just shove stuff in their pockets. It's not in their shopping carts. So like they're still gonna walk out of the store. Like that does nothing. They're not gonna change their patterns because of a wall. Like they're just wasting more money. You're gonna you'll be like, oh, we had to increase costs for security reasons.
And plus, they're all insured out the ass for stolen merchandise and everything.
So much insurance. Yeah.
They are not losing money on on their losses, like at all.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, and like so, there's like a conspiracy. Kyle thinks that like there's posters that says on what May 8th or something, steal from Loblaws. Kyle's like, oh, they're the ones that put it there. He's like, it's too nice. Yeah. There's
no 100. I totally. I think it's I think it's a counteract because if they put up steal from Loblaws during the boycott month, media is gonna start being like, see, they want to rob and take free stuff. Look at these freeloaders. When it's just and remove the conversation about the boycott and what the boycott's about. And so I think it's like a way to give validation and credibility to something that people aren't talking about. Like, we're just boycotting, guys, for a cause. Like, what? Like, we're not trying to make it worse.
Yeah, like you got $2 billion, like 1 month of like a handful of people. Like that's not gonna do. There's not gonna be a single.
They just got a raise too. Their CEOs all just got another raise during the boycott. Like, read the fucking room, guys. Like, they don't care. They generally just showed us they don't care.
It was a power move.
Yeah, so if you want to
Empowerment,
steal
it's like-
from Loblaws, like go for it. I'm not saying you don't, but I think
Yeah.
the posters about it are just
Are all
the-
Loblaws doing?
so the media can talk about how bad we are for not giving him more money.
Yeah, how dare
Yeah,
us?
how much fucking more money do you need? Like, it's insane. I was like, oh, must be nice.
All
Yeah.
of it? We don't know.
All of
Like,
it.
we just need all of it.
Like $2 billion, you could be buying farms and providing free food to so many people, like the farms that are around, like
Or you can
couple
buy a
million, you
yacht
could do
and
that.
fight with whales. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what they're thinking. They're
Yeah.
like, yacht.
It's never people, that's not true, but mostly it's never people who want to do good in the world that are come into money, except for there was this guy in New Brunswick in Fredericton who came across some money and built some houses, which fucking should be, the government should be doing that, but that's a different story. And then there was the one doctor who got a bunch of money, and she's like, okay, let's make school free for the next forever. But colleges and universities already have this money to be able to do that. I guess fucking,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's very few people who are actually using their found fortune for good. But it's always the people like not.
Well, and so many rich people nowadays, it's old money. And so it's like they didn't earn this like they were born to be this rich evil person because their great great grandfather was this rich evil person, like, and it's you know, hard to deprogram that. You start to see yourself as more human than others.
Yeah,
you know,
It's rare to see new money anymore because it's all like passed down now.
Yeah, a lot of new money ends up getting like spent really fast. Like you hear all those people that didn't pay their taxes, all those sports stars or reality stars, because they got so much money so fast, they don't know what to do with it.
And cryptocurrency
invest
took a
it.
big
Yeah. Yeah.
that, oh my god, NFTs. Like, what are you doing now? Like, we don't have, like, people are getting ready for the end of days, and there's no more money to get the system to go into virtual world. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't get there now. Like, you have your stuff, but you're not gonna get there.
Yeah. Capitalism just keeps failing and nothing is saving it anymore.
Oh my god, yeah. We're so pretty sure there's this country near us, America, that only whenever they teach communism, they only teach China. That's it. They don't teach the true Marxism of
and Russia.
communism, socialism. Yeah, and Russia. Russia. Like, just because they have the word communist in their party name doesn't mean they're communist. And like, it's just like, oh, you're gonna be told what to do and you're gonna like not have any money. Like, the point is there is no money. You're just helping each other survive. You're like a tribe, you know, like back in way where you just took care of each other. That's what it is. But just more
society was self-sustaining. People get socialism and communism mixed up too.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
I think socialism is the first step. No, fuck. See, I get that mixed up because, like, one is you still have government and stuff like helping with rules and everything, and then the other one's like that. But like, people need governing bodies because we're so like shopping cart theory, you know. So like it's, but so one of them is no more. I think that's communism.
Yeah, communism, the state itself would wither away. That doesn't mean there isn't like state activities enacting new rules and stuff like that. It's just that it's just a bureaucracy and people are voted in by the people that they literally like live in your town. Yeah. If you
in
work
their
for
pods,
you know, kind of thing. Socialism is the step there, and it's where the state provides all like the basic human needs.
Yes,
like that's what the state's job is.
Yes. So socialism, then communism. That's what it is, right? I get the two very often mixed up. I'm like, no, communism, then socialism. Like, no, wait, no. No.
But
like, I
it's because
can
everyone
admit
uses
that.
them interchangeably.
Yeah.
And they're two different things. And like
They
the big
use
issue.
dictatorship and communism interchanges. Like,
Oh my
God.
yeah.
they mix those two right up.
Because of the like, what is it? The word that starts with an A for government. What is it?
Are you thinking anarchy? Like,
Authoritarian?
No.
Authoritarian?
Yes, authoritarian. So they, since that's like, they get that, oh, a dictator. That has to be a dictator. But like,
mhm.
it doesn't. You can vote
But
them.
fascism can have a dictator too. You
Yeah.
know, like these economic structures can all have dictators. That's not an inherent thing. I mean, the US has spent billions upon billions of dollars on Red Scare propaganda
Yes.
for decades, and now these people have fucking Red Scare brain rot. They're like,
Yes.
sharing is not caring.
It's
Sharing
not.
is communism.
And like, that's what it like. They showed me their definition of like what they're learning, and it has right part the Karl Marx theory, like right at the beginning, so close. But then it has like their points where like the government's telling you what to do, the government's telling you where to go. You have no economic freedom. Like you're just giving your money away to all like the rich people. Like no, like that's not. So they're so close, but so far away. And I feel like that's just what they're learning in school. Like they can't help it because that's what they're learning and they're doing their education system. But like that, we don't learn that here. Like I don't like, so I don't understand. Like we learn what it actually is.
Yeah, I don't remember even learning a lot about it in high school, to be fair.
No,
Most of the
it's
stuff.
not really. It's more college. Like, you have to actually
Oh,
take economics, like the course, to actually know
I
what's
have a
going on.
sociology degree, so like I literally had to read so much Karl Marx and write about his like life growing up, like in classical theory and stuff. So that's where I learned it. Like I did not I don't even think we were taught that much of it in high school. There might have been a course in high school
it
I
was
just
in
didn't take.
civics. Did you guys take it in civics with
Yeah,
like
but like,
government
okay,
and
so
stuff?
I remember civics really well. And we learned more of local government and how it's governed. And like the justice system was also brought into civics. But it was not about economics really.
No,
Like,
it
at
was
all.
Canadian civics. So we just learned about
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, but like you
Yeah.
learn about types of governing theories. Didn't you guys learn
No,
about?
we just learned about Canadian
no,
government theories, or at least it was literally Canadian civics. So we didn't learn anything outside of Canada. We didn't
Yeah,
never had
exactly.
a
And it was
communist
like the
government here.
justice system,
Mm.
like the different levels of government justice system. It was
How Parliament works,
how
how a
Parliament
bill
works,
gets
how the
passed.
parties are, what they are aligned with. It was all of that kind of thing.
You know what?
It wasn't economics.
I learned civics from a British teacher. Maybe they're like, so I didn't go to school like a normal person. I went to school where other kids who dropped out go with like troubled teens, aggressive teens and stuff. So maybe she was trying to like give thicker lessons, more like knowledgeable. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I'm like, why didn't you learn these things? Maybe it is the public system. And
Yeah,
I was just lucky enough to have a teacher who wanted me to learn more.
I'm sure there is courses in high school that does talk about it, but yeah, we like for again civics, it was literally just Canada, just
Okay.
straight up. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
like I
political
learned everything.
science. That was another course you could take in high school and also obviously upgrade it in college, but there is a political science class in high school. Maybe you're thinking of that.
Maybe we should combine the two. Like that, because I
Maybe.
only got a civics credit. Like I didn't get a political science
Okay.
credit. I only got a civics credit for that. But I did have to take political science and theory and stuff like that for social work. Because it's all about people and helping people. So I did get like more in-depth knowledge of theory. So like I would understand why I would know more than a lot of people on that topic because that was my education. But I just thought, I assumed, made an ass of myself, I guess, that like everybody already was learning this. in high
No.
school.
A lot of people think communism is when the government takes your money and your rights away. Like,
Yeah.
they get communism and fascism mixed up all the time, which is, like, funny, and half the shit they complain about communism is all complaints about capitalism, but they refuse to see
That's
how
what the world is
capitalism
now. We have no
Yeah.
freedom. We work, and we have zero economic freedom.
Yeah.
So maybe if you want a communism, we got it, I guess. Like that's
Well, and my favorite is when they're always like, "Communism sounds good in theory, but it never works in practice." And I'm always like, "Capitalism doesn't even sound good in theory." Like, I don't understand.
we haven't even practiced it yet. Except for like I do mention the like Nordic model is like the closest we've been to like socialism and like
and that's called it's a
still not.
social democracy. It's not even
Yes, yeah.
socialism.
It's the closest we're getting to that so far.
And
like,
it's getting lessened over time. It's starting to
I
become more and
know
more capitalist.
their new policies. Yeah, like 10 years ago, that was like where we wanted to like quit. We're heading into like the right direction, and now they're even I don't understand why conservatives are winning so much.
Because
Jeez.
the people in charge that are on the left, they are still bought out. They're just the opposition party. So they don't want to do enough that it displeases the overlords.
I know, but like you talk to all these people and they're like, oh, it'd be great if I could have like teeth care, eye care, body care. And then they're like, no, I'm going to vote for these people. I want these people. Like, I don't understand. I would like regift textbooks. That's something you don't want to. That's what I want to. I want everybody to have access to textbooks.
Yeah. I want free school for everyone. I want the population to be educated and yeah, everything should be regifted.
That's right. All textbooks.
Like frig, I would just set up like community stands where it's like people can drop stuff off and other people can pick them up. Have it
like
be
the free libraries?
Yeah, but just stuff.
Stuff. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Like a stuff. You like your little free pantries, little free library, little free stuff.
Oh, have it be like,
shoes
like a warehouse and people can like, and it's like all clothes and stuff. And you just walk around and you just free shop at stuff. Yeah.
At stuff. We'll call it stuff. We'll just call it stuff. Come shop at stuff. Free.
Yeah, it's free.
Come get it. We'll name it Come Get It.
Come and get it. No, people think that's a whorehouse. You can't name it that.
At night, we add an ED and call it Stuffed, and it becomes like a strip joint.
That's how we get the money to pay the rent, okay? Like, the racks get pushed to the back, stages, chairs come out. Oh, you know, like in new like gym aquariums, like attached to the walls, like they can get folded in. Like into the walls. But now it's like you could do that for the strip club. You open the walls and all the thank you. All the
fold down in stages with poles.
Yeah. Like it'll be great. Just,
perfect.
Like, comes down from the sky. Look at it.
Well, yeah, people will come and they'll and they'll be like, I'm just supporting, local.
Yes, that's what it is. Like fucking making it rain. I'm helping the people.
Make those claps.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Regifting. Yeah. But that'd be cool. Like if in my dream world we'd have something like that,
Yeah. And like you could still like, because obviously we're still having working and stuff. So you could, if you want brand new stuff, you're welcome to go buy brand new stuff. Like that's the world we still live in. We're still a little bit of capitalism. But it's not a big focus. Only people who care about that stuff can like, oh, I got these new shoes because I like new shoes. So, but we're not saying you can't buy new shit. There's more free stuff available.
And this is so much better for the environment.
Oh my God, our poor environment, people. Like, see, I'm helping the environment. See, that's why. Go spend those like $5 bills. Is that how much it is now? Do you get coupons? How does it work nowadays? There's no like fucking throwing
Well, it's
twenties at them.
inflation, so you gotta pay for that.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
is it just 20s? Like, is
Yeah.
that how? Is it like there's nothing lower than a 20? Like, you can't. Okay.
Yeah. We
I
don't have
know.
pennies anymore, so
I fucking nothing lower than a 20. Strippers are
Yeah.
expensive. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go. I can't afford it. I can't afford
it's
a lap
hard out
dance.
there.
Listen, if you want lap dances, we need them. Join our Patreon. Fucking
Yeah.
plug that in. So
Wait. Who's giving the lap dances? The Patreon?
no,
or
no.
us?
Wait, no.
What? Okay,
No,
explain.
no.
Stop us. Oh my god.
No. For us to be able to afford to get lap dances, we need.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
people are paying us to get. Oh, they're
Yeah,
buying
so
our
if you
lap
want
dances.
to get lap dances, join our Patreon. That's
For
what
a
I'm
second there, I
saying.
thought she just sent us out, Jessica. I was like, shit.
No.
Now I'm just imagining filming like a video as if it's like a POV and I'm like up against like really close to the camera giving a lap dance. And just every once in a while I just stop and be like,
Give it a little
you know,
shimmy.
give like a random fact or something.
Is that your like stripper niche?
Things
Like,
I would regift.
yeah. You're like, you're supposed to open a banana upside down. Like, like just like
You bend down and
yeah. So maybe if we get enough Patreons, maybe no, I'll wear like this shirt. Like this is my protest shirt. Like I'll be.
No, I called you like an autism stripper
Oh.
because like you're just doing random facts.
I'm
Like that's like-
communism.
Your communism?
Commutism because of the autism.
Tittism? Communism?
You're like, I gotta fit titty in there somewhere.
It's just me. Titties? Communism? We got it.
Regifting.
Books? No, it's okay to like what is not something we won't regift.
Yeah.
Fuck, like I'll just take all my shit. I don't care. Dirty Q-tips.
Someone gifted you.
Are you giving someone a dirty Q-tip and not throwing it in the trash?
I don't see. No, that's what I mean. It has to be something you've gotten. I'm not playing this game right. No one is giving me dirty Q-tips. It's okay.
I'm
Don't
trying
panic.
to freaking remember gifts, and like half the gifts I get are like people associate me with a specific fandom. And then for the rest of my life, will only get me gifts with that fandom. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of like collections, and those can all easily be regifted.
Yeah, they're all nice things. Like I got some like baby Yodas.
Look at this. I got this from.
Aw.
It's a globe.
I don't know why I'm going closer. I can already see from where I'm at. I'm like, fucking my screen is like giant. I'm like, what are you trying to show me? I half bottle. Ooh, when I buy stuff, I am gifted perfume samples, and using half of them and then giving them away afterwards as gifts, I think would be tacky. Like a gift bag of half-used perfume samples.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that either.
Dahmer was talking about her kids' high school graduation photos. If she gifted me those, and then I just gifted them to other people. You see a frame of Nicholas while you're going shopping.
Oh my god! If I get leftovers, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Walmart and like put my kid's picture in the frames and then have it resold.
Oh my god, you gotta film that if you do it.
See if you can like get away with it. See if somebody fucking notices. You have to do it more than once so people like think it's
Yeah.
that's part of the frame. You might be, you know what? There's never anybody in the aisles. You can totally
No,
get
there
away with
isn't.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, you keep changing them all out. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be quick about it. Have an assembly line. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Practice, like get a picture
Yeah.
frame
Sure,
at
someone
home
did it
and
on
just
a TikTok. They did it, and then they got their husband to come in, and they had pictures, and they had the same frame, and they had like multiple going in, and the guy walked by, and he's like, "Oh, that's me!" And he looked, he's like, "What the hell? I don't remember this."
It's like he modeled
do that.
for.
Yeah. If I find that TikTok, I'll send it to you guys because it was hilarious. I don't know how they had the energy to do that, but they did.
Right. I'm always surprised when anybody even has the energy to get up during the day. I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, where is this energy coming from? And like, people are just starting their days, like, la, 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 like nothing else is going on. They like go to work, they go to the
I don't
store.
know how people make coffee in the morning. I don't have the energy to do it. I need it like hit my veins or something because like I don't even have the energy to make it to get the energy. And you watch a lot of people make the fancy coffees, and I'm like, that makes me tired.
Well, I think that most people just go to Starbucks.
Now we're boycotting.
Is Starbucks part of their thing?
Starbucks is part of the anti-Israel boycotts.
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Just don't go out anywhere, okay, guys? Just don't.
Have you guys ever watched the like Good Place?
Yes.
Yes.
And like where she's explaining, even when people are trying to be good, they'll go eat chicken at a place, and then like now they're Satan. Like that's like,
yep. That's why there was no people in the Good Place for like.
That's right.
For
years. Yeah. Like ever. Yeah.
No ethical consumption under capitalism.
That's right. I think as long as I feel if you're trying to do good in your own little bubble, like be the change you can control, like that you want to see, like give eggs away or veggies away or like just help a neighbor. Like I feel that's more than enough. Like you don't have to change the world. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do anything, but like you don't have to like move mountains. Just like pick up a pebble and put it somewhere else. Like that's it.
Yeah, you don't have to do everything. Just do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like
unless you don't want to. Again, like that. But it's for people who want to make a change and they're like, it's just so shit. I can't think of anything else. Like there's just everything is falling apart. Like you don't have to fix the whole world, just your world. Like it's just a little tiny focus on that. Like it's
yeah, for sure.
So you're not overwhelmed and like crying because the world's on fire.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Like,
yeah, you're still gonna like
I'm
it's
on
just
meds and I still do that. All right, there's no hope.
No, like yeah, like especially with everything going on right now, like the kids see these things and they're getting really depressed about it. And I was like, just like let's do something nice. Do something nice for your siblings. Like change your own world, and then that's it. That's all you can focus on right now. And that's cool. Yeah. That's more than enough.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't remember a lot of like stuff from when I was a kid when it comes to like how I saw the future. I guess back when I was a kid, we were all told, go to school, get a degree, and you'll get money, you'll get a house. Like we were sold that whole like bullshit lie, and I believed it. Yeah, like, and I fucking hooked that line and sinker. Like I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And it's like now, I spend half my days talking to myself in a microphone, hoping someone pays me a little bit, you know, like it's, and I have a university degree and all that stuff. And I just, I wish I was like more open-minded when I was like younger. But then at the same time, then I would have been depressed more so than I already was. And it's a lot
It'll be
for
more than just the chemical imbalance. It'll be
more than just my immediate situation making me sad. Now it's like, oh, there's no hope when you see how the world is. And it's just like, I can only imagine for young people. I mean, the rallies going on right now on college campuses gives me hope for the next generation. I'm
Oh, the
like, go
UCLA
them.
one? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I did see that one. Yeah.
That one's big.
Yeah. So,
But like, to be fair, the like people selling the dream, we're living it, right? They're like one income household, like 5 kids, everybody was doing great. Like those people are already living it. So like, oh, it's easy. That's gonna be your life, right? So it's that's okay. Edit it out. Edit. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I hear Kyle giving him trouble now. No, my guess is Kyle's pooping. So like whenever he leaves the room to go to the bathroom, these fucking dogs go crazy.
Oh, okay.
secrets.
I know. She's just talking shit about us. You know that, right?
No, yeah. No,
bitches.
She's like, these fucking bitches, man.
Kyle's dealing with a child, so the dogs are like being assholes. Like they couldn't just wait. Like they couldn't let Kyle be a parent and like help a child. They're just like, no, we're a COVID
I'm your
baby.
child.
Come back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's why I'm not going to own dogs for a while.
I
Like,
think,
I can't.
Yeah, even with my non-COVID baby dogs, they're so fucking needy.
Yeah.
It's because we've always had somebody home. Like that's our household. We always have somebody home. And whenever you don't you're ruining the podcast. So whenever you don't have anybody home or around them, they just start to like cry or tear shit apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pets. I wouldn't re-gift a gifted pet.
Oh my god! Yeah. That's so rude. Yeah, those poor dogs, cats, rabbits, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve better.
Also, don't gift pets.
It's the most disgusting thing ever.
Don't gift pets either, because
it's not something that should be a gift. Ever. Like no, it needs to be thought out. And one of my sister's cats, Frisky, she was given to my sister on a Halloween in her candy sack. So like, that's bad.
That was a trick.
Pet ownership. Yeah, that's not a treat. It's definitely a trick. Yeah. And we kept her most of her life. Yeah. For like ever until she had to no longer be kept.
That's crazy.
Didn't the car get her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened. Yeah.
Natalie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm breaking the news to you now, but
yeah, she did not go to a farm. I'm sorry to tell you.
My bad.
My bad. Yeah, she did not go to a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when people gift around like Christmas or like bunnies around Easter, and then the people like a couple months, and then you just see all the ads for this like pet, and I'm just like, why? Like not just for you, but most of the time these gifts is to kids.
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
like kids get attached to things really easily, and you're just like taking it away. Like it's not just traumatizing the pet, you know?
Yeah. I just saw somewhere on Facebook. So I'm part of like homesteading groups, and Great Pyrenees are a very common dog to get when you have like a homestead or whatever, because they're very good protectors. Like their loud, annoying fucking bark scares things away. And they were giving them away because the dog barks too much. They're like, oh, the family's devastated. They live on a busy road and the dog is barking too much. Like, bring your dog in. I fucking hate all of these fucking homesteader bullshit people who like have these dogs. outside. Dogs are
Yeah.
not meant to be just outside. They're working dogs. Dogs are meant to be part of your family. They need their pack. That's you. Like
Mhm.
you can't just
Yeah.
leave them out on their own. They're social creatures. They need to have you all day, every day. Like that. And then after 7
Or
years,
you need a second, like, you need a second friend for them. Like, they definitely need social. They
But they
can't
can't-
just be by themselves.
they just being outside all the time. Like, don't get a dog for that. That's not the type of creature they are. But like, then after 7 years, this dog has worked its whole life for you. You're like, he needs to go to somewhere with lots of property and people to love him. You're fucking lots of property and people to love him. Like, what the fuck? And so
Well,
I
clearly
just like
not people to love him, but yeah.
like these fuckers. I just hate these people so much. But like, that's just their mindset. They're just like, oh, it's a working dog.
Well, yeah, it's like they don't view it as like another living creature. It's just a tool.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Yeah. Like I could
yeah.
fucking never. Like I have 6 dogs. I could no. And they're all inside dogs, as you can tell. Like, and we've our chickens are free range chickens, and we have never had something get them. So you don't need your dog on the farm or whatever free it when they do just fine being inside barking. It's ugh.
I don't know. My aunt used to always get pets and then have to like rehome them just because she would do like crazy shit. Like she had this Sheltie that she'd muzzle constantly. So this dog grew up just barking and yapping because it was muzzled all the time. And my grandparents ended up taking it. And this dog, I love this dog, but yeah, he barked a lot and he would like nip at your heels whenever you left. Like just when you're walking out, you had to like through the door
Yeah.
because he was gonna get you. But it was just because he was muzzled constantly. And then she had like a Newfoundlander, big ass dog, and she fed it an
Yes.
all vegetarian diet. And it was severely underweight and then got cancer. So I'm like, okay, she should stop having pets. But then the last time I saw her a few years ago, she had a new dog. So I don't know who keeps giving her animals.
Like I feel like it should be on a list. Like if you like I hate that you have to like lots of places you have to license your animal because there's no reason for it. Like just to pay a licensing fee. Like I feel if you are licensing your pet, there should be a reason for that.
Do it.
Like it should be like, oh, you broke the law with this animal or you gave it away. Like these animals get tracked. Like, oh, you gave this animal away and here you are getting another animal. Like I feel like you should be on like some kind of like blacklist, and that should be the only reasoning for licensing. Like driver's licenses. Like if you break the law or do something, it's on your license.
Yeah, I agree.
But there's like no other reason for licensing except for the SPCA to get money.
Yeah.
And like sure,
No,
they're
it's
great.
not them,
But
it's city. It's bylaw. That is who does the gets the licensing. It's a city bylaw.
yeah, but no,
I
it's
got nailed for it
SPCA that gets
before.
the money.
No, you
That's
do
like-
it at the SPCA, but it is for the city. It's a municipal law.
No, they like
for
gave it to them.
licensing
Here, hold
dogs.
on. I'm gonna go to my Mind Palace because it's the SPCA gets the money.
I'm telling you, I had a bylaw officer come to my house before.
Yeah, no,
'cause
it's
they
the law.
wanted it.
It's the law. Fuck. Now it's just telling me about selling. This isn't helping. I'll look at it later. It's not
Okay.
important. Yeah. No, like it is part of the bylaw. It's against the law, but they get the money for their running their programs or whatever they have.
I'm pretty sure it goes the opposite way. I think, or something along the lines that it's like between the city and the SPCA. Like you can get it done at the SPCA, but it's supposed to go for city. I don't know.
Yeah. Who do you think is right?
They both sound plausible to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't care where the money goes. It's not
listeners.
helpful. Like it's
Yeah.
not helping. So I'm.
Yeah, regardless, it's not anything that's doing anything, except for you can't have more than a certain amount of dogs in the city, right? And then even then, bylaw is the one that enforces that law. Like it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with your dogs being licensed. It's you have too many dogs.
Yeah.
That's why I don't live in a city.
She can't now.
I don't understand. I don't even know the laws here. Like I'm pretty sure if your neighbors don't complain, you're fine. Like that.
That's how it's written exactly.
Yes,
If your
yeah.
neighbors don't complain, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lawless little area because we're like in between like little towns. So I feel like if your neighbors aren't complaining, no one's gonna do anything. Yeah,
Fair. That's how it should be.
It really it should. Because like you have like people don't cut their grass. You shouldn't be cutting your grass, okay? Don't cut your grass. But like if people don't have it like this short all the time, bylaw is called. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Your grass needs to be longer, but like that's why if your neighbors this should be if your neighbors. But then yeah, the city fucking you guys complain about everything.
Yep.
Lots of Karens.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah. So when we lived in Hamilton, we had this area for the dogs that we kept the grass long because it's better, like the sun and stuff, like them running through it, the protecting the yard itself is better to keep long grass. But like fucking neighbors, like, no, the grass is too long. You don't go in my backyard. What the fuck? Like, no. And then I made it after we spent all this time like cutting down everything and ruining my dog's backyard. We put a patio set right along the fence line. And then every time she went outside, I went outside. And then if she sat at the back of her property, I sat at the back of my property along the fence line. Like I wasn't working. I only work weekends or like only had to work part-time because that was back in the day when you don't have to work every single day. I had a lot of free time. I was going to school, something. I don't know. A lot of free time. Yeah, I'm petty. I'll just fucking and then it only took about like 3 minutes. She'd go inside. And then she'd go out like 20 minutes later. I'd go out. No.
You're like waiting with your binoculars. Just
I
like,
was.
Yeah,
I was always making sure, like always checking, always. I didn't last that long because
I wish this was back when TikTok was a thing.
Oh, I fucking every time record it.
Yeah.
And then she, like every single time she'd go in. Like it was just and then we moved for many reasons. One was this fucking bitch beside me. The other was a fucking drug lord who kept like a garbage bin in his driveway always full. Never got rid of his garbage. Like he scared the government was like going through his garbage. But he was like legit realtor. Like he always had people coming to his house to like no lights were ever on. It was
yeah.
It was yeah. But it was interesting. I would not regift a house there. Like if I wasn't gifted that house, but if I was, I would not gift it because that bitch. And like it's funny, another little bitch story was like she was like used her garden, like pushed it onto our yard. And then she was like pissing me off. I was like, no, you can't have your garden here anymore. She's like, do you even own the place? And I said, yeah. And like the look of like shock on her face that we weren't renters was like amazing. And then so she had to rip up all her stuff because it was on my property. I was like, no. So I was like, that's what you get. Like, you don't call bylaw on me because of my like. If you knew anything about yard care and dogs and why like you should have longer grass, and then fuck you. I don't even know your name, you stupid blonde whore. Fuck you.
I took that personal right there.
Yeah, no, like you stupid blonde whore. Like no, like she really it made it difficult to enjoy living there. Like it was just so like she's such a fucking Karen.
Fuck her.
Fuck her, yeah.
Fuck her. Okay. Do we have any things we wouldn't last things that we wouldn't regift?
Socks? Although you're not really given socks. I feel like that's something you buy yourself.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I
you
mean,
get
No,
it for
but I get
Christmas,
socks on Christmas.
like after you've worn them. I feel like
Well,
Walmart
no.
brand socks, maybe like you know how you get them in your stocking. They're like cute socks or anything. Like they're just like a Christmas stocking stuffer
No, we
gift.
get big
Or, like
packs for
yeah.
Christmas. Like
So like
huge
you wrap
packs.
them up for somebody's birthday, like happy 30th. Here's a fucking 12-pack of socks. Like is that
I'd be
I'm gonna
so
do that for you.
happy.
yeah, as a grown up, I guess. Like, oh fuck yeah, socks.
Woo.
I think that's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't. Yeah, everything I get gifted, I could regift hypothetically. So
Yeah, it's not bad stuff. Again, it's just like stuff that's touched your genitals. No.
yeah,
Those are
I
just
feel
a
like
rule.
that's
Yeah.
where it is. Stuff that's touched your genitals, no, do not regift.
Right.
Number one golden rule.
Yeah.
Don't.
Thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to check out our Patreon where you can listen to our pre-drinks episodes at the $5 and up tier or get access to all other content, newsletters, etc. at the $2 tier. And I want to thank Stephanie Hurst, our VIP Patreon, VIP Patreon member, and the edibles just hit. So
You're like,
I'm
woo.
like, what am I saying? If you want your name said here, join our Patreon at the highest tier. Cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
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 We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.